Welcome to Whippoorwill Holler. I'm Miss Lori, and this is Mr. Brown. We live in the hills of Arkansas. We love the Lord. Keepers of the old way, but accept some of the new. We love to cook, and we love to eat. We love to garden. It's in our blood. It's how we stay sustainable and fill our pantry. We do a lot of canning and preserving. We live a sustainable life. We love our family. We work hard. And every once in a while, we like to dance. So y'all join us. Okay, to start our dip, we're going to start off by caramelizing a pound of sliced onions. Now, I just slice these up kind of thin, and I'm putting them in a dry cast iron skillet. Now, if you want to, you can put about a teaspoon of olive oil in there. I usually don't. I just put it in a dry skillet. I've got some bacon cooking over here, about 4 slices. It usually takes about 15 to 20 minutes for these onions to really cook down and brown and get caramelized. You can put your little salt. That'll help it. So we're going to put a little bit of salt. And we're going to let these sit here and caramelize. And you can see how much they have cooked down. And it's been 20 minutes. They're good and brown. All them sugars have come out. They're good and caramelized. And like I said, if you felt like you needed to, you could put a little bit of olive oil in there. So, now that we got this done, we can pull this off the stove. You need to let your onions cool off. My bacon's done. I'm going to get it chopped up and get it ready. But your onions and your bacon need to be cool before we make our dip. So let's get started. A recipe here is going to knock your socks off.
Gonna knock my socks off. A recipe is gonna knock my socks off.
This is bacon onion dip. It's homemade.
I just got in from work. I need something to knock my socks off.
Well, you know, both of us love dip. It don't matter what kind. We just
dip.
love dip.
I love
and you
dip.
know, we get the kind, especially for the grandkids, in the little carton. Ain't supposed to be onion dip, but it's kind of like they just kind of pass the onion over it.
Kind of like a
not really
French onion, but it's not a French onion.
No, there's no French in it at all. But this is a bacon onion dip, and this is going to be delicious.
I see that you have some onion sauté.
Those are caramelized. Mm-hmm. You need to put caramelized onions in this dip. And all we got here is...
You know what I could do.
I know. And you know, I've got a video of canning caramelized onions. And I could have used those in that jar to make this dip. But most people don't have that canned up. So I want to show y'all how to go ahead and caramelize your onions. So all we're going to do is we're going to take a cup of sour cream. And you know, especially in the summertime, it seems like a lot of people eat a lot of dip. Because you're not heating the house up and you're just eating like hot dogs and hamburgers and just stuff like that.
Talking about heat.
It's warm, isn't it?
Well, it's humid outside, but they're talking like 89 degrees Saturday.
Well, that's good fishing weather, ain't it?
It's too hot.
So I got a cup of sour cream, and I'm going to put about 3 ounces of cream cheese in here. Now, if you're watching your waistline, like we should be, you can put low-fat cream cheese, you can put low-fat sour cream. But we're using full fat.
We watch mine grow.
So you just want to kind of mix that cream cheese and sour cream up. Now this might be what you might call an adult version of onion dip. I don't know how many kids would like this kind because it's got onions in it. You know how kids are with onions.
No, it's not the taste, it's the looks.
I guess.
Maybe a little bit of texture, I don't know.
But this right here is just going to take your onion dip recipe over the top.
Them onions smell good. I love caramelized onions.
I know it. So you can imagine what this dip's going to taste like if I get it done. So we got 3 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature. And you got your cup of sour cream. So all we're going to do now is I'm going to add a teaspoon of garlic.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Man.
That's kind of shocking, isn't it? It's usually a tablespoon.
Or 2.
I'm going to put a teaspoon of worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire?
Worcestershire sauce.
There'll be 300 people tell you how to say that.
Well, they know I can't talk right. Okay, and I'm going to put a teaspoon of white wine vinegar. And this kind of vinegar you want to use because it's not real stout. You don't want a stout vinegar.
I don't know that apple vinegar you've made. Woo, that's good stuff.
That's good stuff. You like it too much, I think.
That's good stuff.
So we're going to mix all that up.
You are. You're slanging it all
I
over.
slang it. You know that my best dishes usually are the messiest.
I noticed the other day in that video where I made the bread, I was knocking flour out.
And that was really good bread.
I seem to like a lot of people like that bread now.
That's real good bread.
Skillet bread.
Yeah. So now all we're going to do is we're going to take our caramelized onions. You going to hold that for me?
Onion.
Onion.
That's what Justin would say. Onion. Take some of this here.
Now
caramelized onion.
This is a pound. Believe it or not, this pan was full of onions when I first started.
And it only made 3 onions.
That's a pound of onions, which is plenty for this dip, really. I cooked up about 4 slices of bacon. You can put more bacon in it if you want to. And I cut it up real good, kind of like the size of what you would buy at the store, bacon bits.
That's a lot better than them old fake bacon bits.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, they got real bacon bits.
And you want to cook it up till it's real crunchy. You don't want real soft bacon in here. I don't think so.
And then here comes some chives. What is that? No?
This is chives out of the garden.
It is chives.
And this is optional, but chives in it's going to really be good. If you just have dehydrated chives, you can use that too.
I guess if you want to put a little cilantro, you could, if you like it.
Let's not put cilantro in the onion dip.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I'm not that big a fan of it.
You think that'd be good, huh?
Well, I mean, some people would, some people would love it.
And that's all there is to this dip. Now look at it.
That's it.
That is it. Now, if you wanted to, you could put you some pepper in here. I don't think it's going to need it. And I don't think it's going to need any salt or anything like that because of the bacon and stuff.
I can tell you. I can tell you here in a minute what it's going to taste or what it needs, if it needs anything.
But this is going to be some good onion dip.
That's similar to spinach dip, too, huh? You
could put some spinach in this. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Don't be changing my recipe.
I'm just saying. Well, you could put a little spinach in there.
That would be delicious.
I love cooked up spinach, man.
So, we got all of our ingredients in there, and that's it.
What do I not love? That you cook, huh?
You don't. Well, I'm sure there was.
I love everything.
There was something, I'm sure.
I love everything you cook.
Okay, so
well, most everything.
Now, it's the time to taste it. You can eat with chips. You can eat it with pita chips. You can eat it with.
This is my part, right? I get to tell you whether it needs any salt or pepper.
Now the chips are going to be salty. Yum.
That's different.
That's good.
I got to get some of that onion, a little bit of that bacon.
You could even dip fresh veggies in this.
Yeah.
That is really good.
It don't, one thing I would put would be maybe just a little bit of pepper.
You going to put a little pepper in it?
But it don't need no salt.
No, it don't need no salt.
But you know how much I love pepper.
That's slurping. That's good stuff.
It is good. I mean, that's really good.
And we can put some pepper in it if you want to. You could even put a little bit of cayenne or a little bit of crushed red pepper in it if you want to.
I guess you can put anything you want in it.
You put anything you want to in it.
I'm going to put a pinch of pepper in it.
A pinch of pepper? So guys, that is your bacon onion dip, and it is good stuff. So I hope y'all like the recipe. Y'all try it. I think you'll like it.
I don't like it. It's not no good.
You're full of it. I want one more bite.
Oh, you broke your chip. That's bad luck.
Who said that? That way you don't double dip.
I don't know.